Hey, it's Erin. When it comes to training, especially for women, there's one muscle group that typically gets neglected, and that is the chest. And this is for a variety of reasons, right? We're often uncertain as to how to train the chest, if we have implants, how to train the chest, if we should train the chest, and how to train around pain, if we experience any discomfort, if you do have implants. Now, I'm going to give you a few solid reasons for training chest, implants or not, because it's going to go a long way to building a complete physique and also helping you look fuller, fresher, younger, and it can also help lift the chest. If you spend a lot of time training shoulders, you really want to focus on upper chest, especially as you go through your phases. In season, not so much a big deal, but as you start to diet down, as you start to try to reveal your work, if you've worked really hard on building mass on your shoulders and you haven't touched the chest, a lot of times we lose mass from our upper bodies first when we diet. So you're going to start revealing great musculature here, and then there's going to be a gaunt effect or a hollowing effect that can happen here, especially in the upper chest as we start to diet down. So you want to have a physique that ties together. If you've got nice full shoulders, we'll build a little bit of fullness right here in the upper chest. Now, if you do have implants, they're under the muscle, training the upper chest is totally fine. You want to go ahead and build that strength. You want to build total body strength and think about it almost like a chain, not having a link that's the weakest link, because that can lead to injury over time. And by focusing on the upper chest, we're going to build volume here and not really work so much here, which can kind of push the girls apart without a better way of saying it. We're going to work today on a chest lifting or chest building workout. And this is something that you can just toss into your workout routine once a week, just a few exercises. So without further ado, let's get in there and train. Our first exercise is an alternating arm high incline bench press. Now, for this exercise, I want you to choose dumbbells that are a bit lighter than you would normally use for incline bench press. If you're currently doing incline bench press, you're going to set the bench up to about a 50 to 60 degree incline, so slightly higher than you normally would. Grasp the dumbbells, place them on your lap, and you're going to kick them up to your chest so you can easily lean back and get into that proper pressing position. I want you to think about pushing your glutes into the seat and feet flat on the floor. Now, you're going to maintain the isometric hold at that starting position. So as you alternate arms, you're keeping constant tension on the upper chest. And this makes the exercise much more difficult than a traditional bench press or even a single arm bench press. So your set is going to typically be a bit longer, and this is going to go a long way towards muscle growth. Keep your elbow underneath each dumbbell. Keep your wrist nice and straight. Don't forget to breathe. And here you're looking at 3 to 4 sets of 8 to 10 reps per side. Moving on, we are going into the dumbbell fly with a wrist twist. Now I've got the incline about the same as where it was, so we're working on a high incline here. And if you typically do dumbbell flies, I want you to think about going just a little bit lighter on this to get the feel for it. So you're going to go ahead, kick those dumbbells back, feet flat on the floor, back nice and flat, and you're going to extend your arms out. I want you to think about keeping a slight bend in the elbow and keep that same bend throughout. Now, palms are going to be facing up. As you push the dumbbells together, as you meet the dumbbells together in the middle, I want you to think about rotating your hands from palms facing each other to the pinkies facing each other. And I really want you to think about squeezing those dumbbells together at that mid-rep point, and then bringing the dumbbells back to a starting position. And as you bring the dumbbells back to that stretched position, keep that same slight bend in the elbow. Palms should be facing up. And with each rep, I want you to think about getting just a little bit more of a stretch. So we're also working on a weighted stretch here, in addition to getting that really good squeeze at the top. Next exercise is the crossbody chest press. Now, for this exercise, we're also working on an incline, and this is a unilateral or single arm exercise. I want you to think about using your non-dominant or your weaker side first to start the exercise. Feet are going to be about shoulder width apart. You want a slight bend in the knee to help absorb any shock and kind of get rid of any momentum that you might think about using. Now, what you want to do is you're grasping this handle, kind of a supinated grip, thumbs up, pinkies down, and your elbow is going to be down, and you want to think about driving this handle across your body and upwards simultaneously, almost at a 45-degree angle. You almost think about a slow motion punch from low to high, and you'll really feel this in the upper chest. Keep that constant tension on the muscle, so I don't want you to spend too much time at the bottom portion of that rep. And as you switch sides, I want you to make sure that one side is a mirror image of the other side. So make sure foot position, arm position, body position is the same from right to left. And you're going to repeat that on the opposite side. Next exercise is the squeeze press. Now, I want you to grab a dumbbell. You're going to use an interlocking grip with your thumbs down. So this is going to give you a really solid grip on the dumbbell. And feet are going to be shoulder width apart. Weight should be evenly distributed through the feet. Slight bend, soft knees. And you want to keep your core nice and tight. And you're going to begin with the dumbbell inside up. And it's going to be at your collarbone. And I want you to think about not only pressing this dumbbell upwards and outwards, but also thinking about pushing your hands together. So you are trying to squeeze this dumbbell and also pressing it up and out. So you want to try to keep your elbows in as much as possible and really, really get that good squeeze. It's almost that 45-degree angle. This is going to work, of course, upper chest. You're going to hit a little bit of mid here as well. All right, we are moving into our last exercise. This is going to be a burnout exercise. So I want you to do as many reps as you can. For this, you're looking at 1 to 2 sets of as many reps as you can do. And you want to get 2 benches. You want to make sure that they are about the same height. Now, if they're not the same height, do not stress. You'll just think about moving your body facing one way, and then you're going to face the opposite way for the second set. Think about keeping your elbows close to your body, palms flat. Your body is going to be in plank position. Weight is going to be through the toes. Spine is going to be neutral. You're going to get an amazing stretch with this workout or with this exercise. So I want you to lower your body as low as you can comfortably. We're working again on that weighted stretch. Stretches are excellent for growth. Of course, stretches are just excellent in general, and I don't think we stretch enough. So this exercise is going to be really excellent for accomplishing a lot. And you are just going to do as many push-ups as you can until you fatigue, and keep track of the number you do. And if you do a second set, don't be surprised if you're not able to do as many on that second set, because we'll progressively get weaker the more sets we do, especially with these body weight exercises, because you have that cumulative effect of fatigue building up. If you don't want to train chest once per week, or you don't want to really mix up your workout routine, I would suggest adding a couple of chest exercises to your existing shoulder workouts. This is going to go a long way towards just adding some nice mass to the upper chest, building that fullness, creating a bit of a more youthful appearance. Now, if you want a done-for-you program, check out my website. I've got quite a few 90-day programs, and I also have some free programs as well. So if you just want to try things out, check out the site. I'll leave a link in the description below. I've got a blog that comes out every few days. So if you want some workout tips, meal tips, mindset, overall goal setting, just being a better lifter in general, sign up for my newsletter as well. If you have anything that you want to see specifically, let me know in the comments below. I put out a new video every single Wednesday. And don't forget to like the video and subscribe to join the Fit Fam. We'd love to have you. That's it for this time. Until next time, train smart and train hard, y'all.